Hello everyone, good morning. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Alright, I'm a little concerned because I saw some frames were dropping earlier. They seem to have stopped dropping, but a little bit concerning. I don't really want to restart my computer, so let me know guys if the connection becomes a bit shoddy. Our internet has just been weird over the last couple of days. So yeah, hopefully nothing bad goes with it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start off today by running some bosses. I haven't finished all of my weeklies here. Hopefully my volume sounds okay because I'm just gonna move my microphone down a little bit. And today's the last day of Night Troupe 2, so should probably make the most of the buffs. And also, hello Kaiser God and Grave. I don't know if I said hello already. So there's two bosses I haven't done. I haven't done Seren and Lotus. I also technically haven't done Carling, but I don't think I can solo Carling. Gloom bugs for 20 seconds. All the projectile, well not projectile, like debris bosses, when you lag and you get all of them at the same time, it's yeah, you better hope that you can live. I don't know if I can be bothered doing Seren. Well, who's here at the moment? Not many people. Maybe I'll hold Seren for a viewer or something like that. If any of you guys want Seren, let me know. I'm just gonna start things off by doing just hard Lotus. I don't think we're doing X Lotus this week. I think the Capsule crew have been kind of busy or something. Alright. Let's put on fans. I think, yeah, I need to do this boss plus maybe one more, maybe like a Magnus or something. I don't know what I haven't run. Hello, Learn, welcome. Yeah, Night Troupe will be missed. Oh, pardon me. I think for some people they'll miss it, especially if they pick the frags. Oh, thank you guys. For anyone who picked frags, the event will definitely be missed. Are my pets dead or something? Why am I not getting healed? This Night Troupe wasn't as bad as last year's one in terms of burnout. I think the only person that I know that actually like tried to sweat out the procs was Peko, other than myself. So I feel like it wasn't as big in terms of EXP as we kind of expected Night Troupe to be. So Night Troupe usually is like the broken EXP event of the year. And yeah, that was definitely not the case this year. But if you pick the Hexa, I mean the fragments, it was pretty good value. Part of me wishes I did that, but I'm not that fussed about it. Also, Lotus, bro, you good? Yeah, the frags were really good value for a lot of players. That was probably the best thing about this event. But I chose to go with the EXP instead, which I don't really regret, but I do think, in hindsight, the frags were probably better value. Probably. Just moving some stuff around on the other screen here. Yeah. I definitely think that the frags were slightly better value. Maybe not even slightly, significantly better value. But I do not regret my decisions. I got to where I needed to be, and that's all that matters. Alright, I can fit in one Magnus run here, because I don't do Carling on this character as much anymore. Then the last crystal can be Seren. Alright, and that's all the weeklies for this week, I think. I mean, technically I have my Marksman and my Kana weeklies, but I don't really feel like doing those. Okay. What do I need to do here? Should probably set up my boosters for today. And get some EXP done on the Wild Hunter. I have 3 here. 4 total. Trying to see. Oh, a lot of honor here. I accidentally rearranged my inventory the other day. Like, I shuffled it on my battle mage. I clicked not consolidate, the other one. The ordering one, and now my inventory looks funny. Alright. Just trying to think how many boosters I have. Did I use all of them on my Cannon Master? Because I need 20 for today. That's the goal. Oh, you guys want to hear something kind of tragic that happened to my Wild Hunter? So, you know how this Sunday we are going to have the Hexastat event thing? That's where we're going to be able to, you know, roll our Hexastat and all that. So a lot of people are saving up for it. Ooh, I actually do have a lot here. Oh, that's almost 20 boosters straight up. That's very convenient. Yeah, hold that thought though. I'll just make 18 here. That should be good enough. Alright. So yesterday I was working on the Hexastat on my Wild Hunter. I unlocked it and then upgraded it a bunch of times. It started off really good. It was like 401 or something. Pretty incredible, right? 401, that's a really good start for your Hexa Matrix. Or the Hexastat. And I was like, okay, we're gonna be ready for the event. I'm gonna have a good chance of like hitting something nice. So I kept clicking. And yeah, here we are. It started off at 401. And now we're at 554. That's so sad. It started off so good. And then it just evened out immediately. So what started off really good ended up being really expensive. Unfortunate. That's okay though. We're pretty close to having enough to max it out. I just need another 6 more tries. So realistically, I probably only need like another maybe 120 to 150. I don't think I'll need more than that. 310.7. At least for 310.7, the silver lining is you got a 10 and it was cheap. I went to 4 straight away, so every single tap of mine became expensive and none of them went to main stat. I was so disappointed. I was like, bro, if you're gonna even out like this anyway, couldn't you have been cheaper? I would have rather had stuck at 3 and then go 5-5 and then go to 5 at the top, you know? Just like, it'd be cheaper. But it went straight to 4. Every single click became 20. So it's you know, could have been better. Could have been better. That's alright. Hello, Awesome Sauce. Welcome. Alright. Setting up our training here. We just need to grab some boosters. I have 18 of them. Let's use these. And... is it this one? Yep. My poor Legion coins are just slowly dying. Alright. Well, let's start off with our Night Troupe procs. And we'll see how we go from here. I'm pretty happy that I decided to push the Wild Hunter, to be honest. This was a lot of EXP for the last week. Like, just by capping my procs every day for the last week or so, I've gotten like 3 levels. I'm pretty sure my Wild Hunter was 270 when it started. Now it's gonna be 273 by the end of today. Pretty good value on the procs, but I did have to do like, what, 20 boosters a day to make it worthwhile. So maybe in hindsight it was kinda expensive. You know, it was right. I want to try to get this to 275 anyway, and this was like a relatively easy way to do it. Because usually, each hour I would get 12% EXP if I just did normal procs. Something like that. But because I sweated it out like this, I actually got like quite a lot more. The boosters themselves on the 20 procs gave me 20% each day. On top of however much I would have gotten otherwise. So it was pretty reasonable. How are you guys feeling though? Are you guys excited that Night Troupe's about to be done? Are you guys keen for the next patch? $288, $290, 40%. Yo, pretty big. Big gains. Hello CC, welcome. Nah, this Night Troupe, even if you chose EXP, wouldn't have been as much of a burnout compared to the last year's. Because there was only 20 procs, so you were done within an hour. And unless you're doing what I'm doing here and doing the procs only on rune and only with boosters, you're not gonna... It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Hello Johnny, welcome. This was definitely one of the more chill Night Troupes, especially if you chose the frags. Able to H-Saren solo on your DS and D8? Yo, huge. Man, CC, I feel like it wasn't that long ago when you made the Demon Slayer, now you're soloing H-Saren on it. I feel like I was here when you were like, oh, I decided to burn a Demon Slayer or something like that. And now it's soloing H-Saren? Crazy. I guess you kind of did prog alongside some of my characters, right? It's kind of like progging alongside my Corsair. Hit an emblem as well. God, I want an emblem on my Corsair. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the 2-minute patch because we actually did our first try at Limbo yesterday, or last night, and yeah, it looks pretty chill. Just needs a bit of practice, and I can definitely see why people consider Limbo to be one of the easier bosses in Grandis. It's pretty satisfying to play, actually. 206, more pitch than your main. Yeah, CC, we don't pick our mains, the mains pick us. I think you're a Demon Slayer main. Not by choice. You're being encouraged by the drip feed of pitch. Honestly, like, if I had an emblem on my Corsair as well, it would also be the same as you. 6 set with heart. Some characters are just built diff. Feel sure for what they're changing? Yeah. What I'm assuming though is because they're just kind of copy-pasting stuff, maybe that's the reason why it's so short, compared to some of the other ones where it was a lot longer because it was non-KMS content. Maybe that's why. I'm just trying to make sense of it as well. Oh, reminder for everyone, because today's the last day of Night Troupe. If you guys have spare coins, there's this one thing that you guys should unlock if you can. It's this one right here. This is what I think Peko told me about. You gain additional Soul Eater energy upon defeating bosses. So if you have done your weeklies already, don't worry as well, it still works. You unlock this, and for every boss that you've cleared, like every weekly boss, you go into that character and you go to the event map and you get a bunch of Soul Eater for free. Like if you have nothing better to use your points on, it's kind of nice. Yeah, you have to go into the event map, but it's retroactive. So even if you cleared your weeklies, you can, you know, take that and you clear it, and you get a bunch of Soul Eater. Like for each C10 character, you get like 2,000. So like that's just straight up 2 Soul Eater for doing C10. And then if you go further than that, you get quite a lot. Yeah, and it's per character. Per character. So you have spare coins. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's just free. And today's the last day for the decoction as well. If you guys have any last minute bosses, you guys, I guess you can roll for stats. Early stream. You know, today is technically an earlier stream than usual. I usually stream in like an hour's time. But today, I actually have to end my stream early as well. I'm going to end my stream in like 2.5 hours at latest. Because I gotta take my wife to the doctors, because she's been like pretty sick recently. She's been like hella coughing. So we'll see if we can do anything about that. Get her a power elixir? If only if it was that easy, JH. Just, you know, just go get a power elixir. But yeah, it is like a pretty bad cough, so hopefully going to the doctors will give us an idea of what we can do. And also, hello, welcome. It's gonna get nerfed hard. Now, to be fair, you did the right thing. Anybody who like tried to push for somewhat of a min clear for Seren or Black Mage or whatever in this event, it was like the correct move anyway, because of the Legion champion stuff, and also the Night Troupe buffs are very strong. Like if you rolled 50% on decoction and you unlock the 30% boss damage plus the master rank Night Troupe buffs, it's quite a lot. It's a lot of damage. Like all of us are about to be very, very sad tomorrow. Very, very sad. It's gonna be an Orcure? True, you're right, Orcure. Yeah. Because I also kind of did the same thing. I don't think my Battle Mage would be able to clear after today. I don't think I could do Encarlos as easily after today. Especially not the Legion Champion mission. Same with the... Oh, pardon me. The Corsair in Hard Seren. I'd have to make some like pretty significant upgrades to clear. So I'm really glad I got them out of the way. Especially the Corsair, considering that was like literally last second. Yeah, it's cutting it a bit close. I will miss some of the Night Troupe stuff, especially the damage buffs. We're a lot stronger than it shows, that's for sure. My Corsair cleared up to Hard Seren. I cleared Hard Seren about a week ago, actually. I think almost exactly a week ago, like last Wednesday. Or, wait, no, today's Tuesday, last Tuesday. It was like on 0.01, or 0.00 seconds as well, like on the timer. It was really close. Granted, I'm not very good at Seren, so I probably didn't have to be as close as it was. But, yeah. It was before we got the 30% boss damage and before we got the final rank. So if I did it again now, it'd be a lot faster. But speaking of Seren, JH, did we run Seren this week? I feel like we didn't. Or maybe we did. I can't remember. Yeah, it was definitely cutting it close, but we got the clear. I don't think I'm getting to end Seren, oh sorry, end Carlos on my Corsair anytime soon, because it's definitely sack and level gated right now. So unless I decide to push it to 280, and then like improve its gear a decent amount more, I think it's kind of out of reach. But at the same time, maybe I don't need gear as good as I have on my Battle Mage. Because all I have is my Battle Mage to go off of. But yeah, I don't really know what my goals are right now. Because we're gonna have the new update drop, and I am personally gonna end up waiting for Len. I don't know what my goals are in the next event. It just seems like a grind event. So I'm gonna pick a character to push. And I don't know which one I want to push. That's the question. Which one do I want to push? I could aim towards pushing like this character to 275 just to finish the leveling process. Alternatively, I could push my Xenon to 275 and do something similar. Or I could push the Seer, yeah, like you said. I could push the Seer to 280. But the thing is, right, like, pushing these things don't really add content for me, if that makes sense. It's just like leveling for the sake of leveling. Surely another obscure class. I did consider that. I did consider remaking, like just making a new character. Because I don't really want to play some of my characters. I did consider pushing the Marksman. Because I already have a Marksman. Oh, and I also have the Vac Pet for Explorers. So Marksman is like probably the most enticing one. It's the one that makes the most sense, honestly. It's just missing Arcane Force, which is fine. Like you can slowly work on Arcane Force. There's also the option of the Kana. I know I have a Buck, but oh no. Not really feeling it. Or I can make a class from scratch and then build it from scratch again. Building classes from scratch is like not ideal because it's kind of slow, but it gives you a lot of time to work on your Arcane Force and a lot of time to work on your gear. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I think the thing that's putting me off making a brand new character right now is the fact that I don't really want to work on Golix. But yeah, I don't really care to make a new character too much. It's on the lower priority. I'm just trying to find what's something I can do while we're waiting for Challenger World 2 that would bring me the most satisfaction personally. And I don't know what the answer to that is right now. Hello Philippe, welcome. Save mental for Len? Yeah, it's alright. They made a new official Yu-Gi-Oh format? Really? Official format? Skip Golix, play on hard mode? I mean, it's not that much harder, it's just like less efficient. It's like playing the game without a... It's mostly the IED, honestly. The IED is like pretty high value early on. Pendulum links are all banned? That just sounds like Edison. But I see it though. The Genesis format. Man, it's so random what they banned Pendulum because Pendulum was like kind of dead anyway. Well, I'll check it out later. Interesting. maybe I'll dig out my cards and maybe I'll play something at the locals if they decide to play the Genesis format. You're laughing at Pendulum, but I kind of like the cards. Some of my favorite decks were Pendulum decks. I have to know though, is there a ban list for it? Everything has a point system. So you can only have a certain number of points by the looks of it. Otherwise it's traditional. Does sound kind of fun. Yo, hold up. You refuse to learn? That's okay. It is a lot of text on them. Pot of Greed is less points than Pot of Prosperity? What? But Pot of Greed just says draw 2 cards. Which one's Prosperity again? Is that the one like you add a certain number of you look at the top 3 or 6 and you add 1 or 2 to your hand or something? That's so crazy. It's a patch tomorrow or Wednesday? It's not tomorrow, it's the day after. Tomorrow is going to be nothing. Nothing's happening on tomorrow. I didn't restart this thing. Oopsies. So tomorrow's gonna be blank. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be very lost on what to do tomorrow. Which is kind of the case the day before reset anyway. Yeah, Prosperity's 3 or 6. I do remember that vaguely, yeah. I'm surprised it's higher than Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed just says draw 2 cards. 100k mobs? Oh, hell nah. I haven't even done that. Because my champion is my Corsair. I don't know if I'm gonna farm 100k mobs with my Corsair. Am I really gonna farm 8 hours tomorrow on my Corsair to cap it for tomorrow? Wait, when does it reset? Does it reset tomorrow? If it resets tomorrow, then I'm absolutely not finishing it. Yeah, then it's cooked. I only capped it for the coins. Yeah, 5.5 hours on 18k rates, assuming you hit 18k. So realistically for me, it's probably closer to 6 hours. I am still not going to do that. That is definitely surprising. Prosperity does not seem as good of a card as Pot of Greed. Maybe it's a recency bias, but that is whack. I don't know, what would I play? A deck that has no links and no pendulums. That's all I know, actually. Because I started playing the game again when links became a thing. Fluunderies. Oh no. Not the Fluunderies. I actually like Flu as a deck. I thought the concept was pretty cool. I didn't like that it was a floodgate deck, but I liked the concept of it. It was kind of cool. Normal summon based combo deck. On site for Flu players. I remember going to a tournament. This was during like the Sword Soul format. That was the deck that I was playing. And in that same format, a lot of people were also playing... What was that deck called? I know Flu was around. There was another deck that was going around that was pretty popular, like the bird deck. I forget what it's called. I don't know if it was Lyrilisk or something. It's like some bird combo deck. But yeah, I just remember in that one particular tournament, I played against a Flu player, and on game 1, he had Dimension Shifter, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty cooked. Go into game 2, you know, I do game 2 things. Go into game 3, Dimension Shifter. I was like, okay, that was the fastest round I played. Oh yes, Tri-Brigade, that's the one. I couldn't remember the name of it. You know, we like... Light Sworn is pretty nice sometimes. Something satisfying about milling your deck and then like gambling on your mills. Also, Minerva was a very good card. I remember when Minerva, like the 60 card Light Sworn deck with grass and some other nonsense was around. Just remember some of those cards being very, very good. It was like zombie Light Sworn grass deck. You just milled half your deck and then just ruined your opponent. Hello Shanks. How you doing? Oh yes, and everything starts with the Lone Fire, right? Is that what it was called? Lone Fire Blossom? Into Lone Fire, into Lone Fire, into Predator. Yep. Those are different times. But yeah, no links though. That sounds like kind of fun. It's like playing the old formats, but with modern cards. Although it does like kind of cause a lot of decks to no longer be functional. Which is fine. You're kind of like restricting the archetypes. But there are definitely some decks that no longer function. Which is fine, like, you can't help it. It's a very interesting concept. You're kind of going back to like OG Yu-Gi-Oh! In a sense. Very fascinating. Yeah, Edison format has been like really popular over the last like 4 or 5 years. I feel like it picked up steam as a classical format like a bit ago, and a lot of people have been playing it. It's a very popular side event too, from what I remember. I think links are fine if like the whole deck revolves around it, kind of like how they created like decks that are based off of fusion and stuff like that. They are definitely... I think it's fine, but the problem was there were so many links that were extremely generic, and at some point every deck just played the same set of links, if that made sense. So then, because of how strong some of them were, every deck just kind of did the same thing, but just in a different method. That was like the problem with it originally. It was just like extremely generic, and it was just a deck. The best deck in the format would be the ones that could abuse the most generic links the most consistently. Like the original like link format that I remember. Okay, first it was Spiral. Like it was like the only deck that could use links, and it just like obliterated tier 0 format, right? But that was because it was the only deck that could abuse its own specific link and then go into every other link that was available in the game. That was a bit too much. And then there was like the Trickster Sky Striker format. Where every deck was playing Scapegoat, and then you just traded Scapegoat for your entire extra deck. That was also kind of whack. And then, you know, it just kind of went crazy from there. I didn't really have a problem with the decks that were, like, specific with their own links. Kind of like how a lot of decks had fusion stuff. Just generic ways to access it, but if it was within its own archetype, it was fine. It was when things got really generic. Appaloosa was one of them. There was, like, Borrowload, Borrow Sword, Gumbler Dragon, Firewall Dragon. Oh, God. It's just all the generic stuff is just too good. I kind of miss Gumbler Dragon, but I'm extremely biased because I was very happy with the deck I was playing in that format. It was the first time I had top 4 to regional. I just Gumbler looped people. It was kind of funny. Kind of fun abusing the best cards in the format. I'm sorry, I'm a degenerate combo player. What can I say? Well, you don't like starting your turn with 2 cards in your hand? Looking at a board of, like, an Omni Negate and a U-Link. If you don't like that, are you really playing Yu-Gi-Oh at that point? Yeah. It's different times, though. Different times. Hand loop abuser. It's true. I will say though, I think in modern Yu-Gi-Oh it's a lot less of that. It feels like you know, those combo sort of stuff still exists, but it's not as like unnecessarily oppressive. Because there were definitely there were like some decks that just were straight up like effectively FTKs. There was just too many of them in that format that I played. Like any like link spamming deck, it was just a little excessive. I think we can all agree on that. Nowadays, at least, it feels like there are more tools to break back at a board, and it was like, it's a lot more interactive. Even if there are strong boards, you can like try to break back. But before, there was like, there was only one card off the top of my head that I knew broke boards very consistently, and that was evenly matched. Like, outside of evenly matched, most of the cards just couldn't break through properly if you didn't have hand traps, and that was like kind of the problem. Now we have so much more, right? There's like Dark Rule no more, there's Droplets, Lightning Storm, we still have evenly matched, and probably a few other board breakers that I can't even like remember. Oh, Nibiru exists now too. That's a thing. Yeah, it is definitely healthier because you have more ways to stop people, and people have to be aware of the tools that you might have. Like, depending on their hand, they might not be able to push through Nibiru, and if they get Nibiru, they lose, right? It is a lot healthier in that sense because there's a lot more skill involved, like trying to recognize what you can and can't play into. Which I think is good. Like, if you have to make calculated risks, that's fine. If you full send into your combo and your opponent can't stop you, then you got it, right? But if you play a fragile kind of combo and you lose to like one random card, like look, if you lose to an Effect Veiler and you play into it, that's on you, man. That's on you. ABC was meta and you hated it? That was actually like one of my first competitive decks that I played, ABC. Man, it's nice going down memory lane a little. Nothing like just reminiscing about stuff while grinding. Makes it feel less tedious. But yeah, I think by the time that I finish my procs today, I should level up to 273, which is a pretty good amount of levels. And yeah. What was I talking about earlier? I was talking about like what I was going to do for the next event. What do I do? What do I do? What are my goals now? That is what I'm like talking about. Like I don't know what my goal is. I actually have two in mind that I didn't think that I would consider. Because this one I wanted to abuse the boosters with Night Troupe, right? So I didn't mind grinding on my Wild Hunter, but this is not my main goal. I don't hate the idea of pushing my Battle Mage, and I don't hate the idea of pushing my Cannon Master. Because if I push my Corsair, I don't feel like I achieve much, I'll be honest. Like, the only thing my Corsair is like pushing into is like maybe blue dotting into Encarlos, but I think I can blue dot Encarlos right now anyway. So I don't need that. Like, I don't really have that many goals on that Corsair. I'm pretty sure I can do Carling once I get the Sacred Force, so that's just a matter of time. That has nothing to do with training. Get the 250 pot in the champion shop? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, well, I can't use it on this character because this character's not a champion. My champions were, like, two completely different characters. So I might swap my champion back to my Cannon Master and actually just grind and farm on it. In Limbo solo time. I don't know about solo. I mean, I could actually practice End Limbo. The problem with Limbo is that it definitely is easier of a boss, like what people said. I don't think that the boss is like particularly hard. I think the only thing is I would like to practice P22 a little bit more, but I can't do that solo. As in, I can't get in there solo. I'd have to find people to run the boss with me, but at that point, you're just like actually just running the boss. I don't hate the idea of grinding on my Cannon Master for it to get a little bit stronger. Because I found out that my Cannon Master, in terms of like total frags, is still less than my Battle Mage. And it's not even close. It's like actually a pretty significant amount less than my Battle Mage. And I'm just thinking about all the frags I could hit. So part of me does kind of want to push the Cannon Master just to make it a bit stronger. The lack of the frags is making it a little bit sad. And it's a character that has guaranteed gains. You don't often get that. Oh no, I forgot to proc this earlier. You hit 285 yesterday? Nice, congrats. We play classical Maple? Yeah, I will when it comes out. I'll give it a try at least. Using the planner? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I just put my stuff in just for fun. It's kind of cool. You're taking me to 2-2? Wait, JH, are you strong enough to solo and Limbo? But honestly, the boss was kind of fun. The boss actually was kind of fun. Because it is a very telegraphed boss. You can see everything that's happening. And as long as you know like what to do at certain points, it's pretty good. You're on the cusp of it. I mean, if you're bored, JH, and you're not really doing anything, I'm down to like run some End Limbo to practice. Because I wouldn't mind also seeing P3. But P2, I haven't done enough of it to like not grief the party and not grief myself. I think I have a pretty okay grasp on P1 in general. Just need to make sure I don't like get eroded too many times. 2-1? I don't fully understand it, to be honest. But I'm kind of getting there. But 2-2, I'm like, yeah, we did not get any like real practice on 2-2. Half a piece? No, End Limbo gives 1, so you need 10 weeks for End Limbo. It's not like half a piece for the thing. So End Limbo is pretty worthwhile doing, especially after the patch, because the box that he can drop gives you a chance at grindstones, like instanced grindstones, basically. I don't think they're making an E Limbo though, right? Because isn't Nexon adding the the adversary boss, which is kind of meant to be like the in-betweener. I don't think they're doing E-Limbo, right? But I guess it's different gear. When you hit 285, you should be ready for end limbo. Yeah, assuming your gear is up to scratch, I kind of agree. It is actually quite a lot of grinding to go from 280 to 285. I think by the time you go from 280 to 285, you would have farmed enough meso to 22 most of your gear, if not all of it. Assuming you're not spares gated. And if you're full 22s, maybe working on some Eternals. Yeah, and Limbo doesn't feel like it's that hard to hit. Just by the sheer amount of frags as well. You get so many frags along the way. Your converted's probably close to, what do you need for End Limbo? Like, what's the minimum? Isn't it like 70 something? Or like 80? I feel like somebody told me like 77k. I don't know if that's the right number. But yeah, I can see it. Definitely not unreasonable for most people by the time you hit 285 that they can try Limbo. Around 80k? Okay, there you go. You're not there yet. Could also be a gear thing. You'd be surprised, like, how much small changes in your gear will give you in terms of damage. But also, it depends if you put your frags into Janus. Boy put all, like, one of the guys in my party, he put 30 Janus. So, yeah, that's kind of did a little dent in his damage there, but it's all good. At least he farmed for free. But yeah, it wasn't a bad day one. 78 can bin clear. So 80k is like pretty comfy in that respect then. If everybody's around 80k. Oh, JH, you saw the pacing for our run. How, did you mention how long the run would be? Because somebody said, like, one of the other guys who was watching says it's going to be like a 29-minute run. Is it going to be that close? I kind of don't want it to be 29 minutes. I don't know if I can focus for 29 minutes. Your runs are min clear? Oh, I don't want to focus for 29 minutes. Test equals rerun, so you're telling me we're not going to clear for a little bit. Because we still gotta make sure we don't go into test for P2. Yeah, I mean we're still like in practice as well. I'm sure that the damage will go up once we get a little bit better at the boss. And also like 2-minute patch as well, they'll make a big difference as well. You can leave P1 1 or 2 minutes earlier? Possibly. I think, honestly, I just need to learn how to like shoot my rockets properly. I feel like I'm like just kind of hoping for the best. But it's kind of awkward. The timing is so weird right now for me. It's because it's like 100 seconds. I guess it doesn't matter because we're waiting for like the 2-minute patch anyway. All of it is going to be kind of irrelevant. What's my Cannon Master? It's 88k right now, converted. But that's with all like the event buffs and stuff though. I don't know what it'd be without the event buffs. I didn't bother taking them off. But with the event buffs on and everything, it's 88k. I think for me, my damage gets really griefed if I lose the 50-50 on the direction that Limbo dashes in P11. Like when Spectre A dashes, It's a little tragic. I don't really know how to go about that as a Cannon Master, so I might have to look at some Cannon Masters play. I saw one guy, what he did was, when he did his weapon jump burst, he shot one rocket left and one rocket right. I guess that's better than losing 100% FD when you only lose 50%. What do you think of that, JH? Does it sound like grief? It does, it feels like grief. Because in the new patch, I only get 2 rockets anyway, so it doesn't really matter which way I shoot them. I mean, like, it won't, like, stack or anything. I don't know, it just seems so jank. That dash is just so sad. When he's just running around. I can't hit him. He just runs out of my rockets. I'm talking about Spectre A, like 1-1. So you know how he has like that attack where he just runs forward and then like, you know, slams the ground and all that sort of stuff. And he just runs back and forth randomly, right? And for Cannon Master, my rockets, they're only going one way. Bait out and cast. That's fine. But I'm just worried if it like doesn't line up, for me at least, with my burst. Because Cannon Master, the timing for the ring swap burst is very, very tight. If that makes sense. Like, I have to do it and I can't really wait. Because if I wait, then my entire burst gets desynced. Yeah, I cannot hold it. For maybe other classes they can hold it. For me, I cannot hold it. That's why I'm saying, like, do I just, like, all in one direction? Or do I do 50-50 left-right? In that respect. I don't know, it feels filthy, you're like shooting one rocket to the left, one rocket to the right. But I guess you're hedging your bets, so that's 50% damage instead of 100% if he goes the wrong way. Oh no, man, that just feels wrong. That's like setting up a platter one way and setting up a second platter the other way. It just feels incorrect. Yeah, my class is not good for 1-1. Or Spectre A. That is not a feels good class. Might be 5 seconds. Even 5 seconds is too long for Cannon Master. It will desync my entire burst by 5 seconds. Like, it's like progressively gets worse if I desync it. The class is definitely one where like you have to shoot the thing when it comes up. Yeah. I might ask the Cannon Master Discord. I think you're right. But I don't know, I just wanted like base opinions on that because it just sounds jank. It sounds jank. For other classes, if like it just depends on the skill, right? But for me, it's like my entire like mini burst. It's a pretty big chunk of my damage, for me at least. If I mess up a ring swap, it's so sad as well. Like it desyncs me for so long. Let me see if I can hop into the Cannon Master Discord. What if I typed in like Spectre A? Yeah, I'll have a look into it. Can't wait for a ring swap skill. He's extremely mobile. And any boss that moves around too much is so sad for Cannon Master. One of the guys in my guild, he already was like, well, you're not gonna like P1 of Limbo. I'm like, why? He's like, oh, he's gonna be running around a lot. I didn't know how true those words were gonna be until it happened. Search P1, yes sir. Somebody said here, last year, how are you guys mini bursting P1 Limbo? It removes left and right randomly. Everyone says, you just send it. Ah. You just send it. Oh my god. Truly a monkey Discord. Oh no. They just said just click it. Just send your burst and just hope that he stays in it. Well, I guess it's as good as any other time just to 50-50 the split. If I guess you can kind of guess it because when he starts dashing, you can see it, right? So I guess I can, if I notice that's the thing, then I'll shoot it. Same thing if he does barrier, because both of those animations are pretty long. You can kind of keep them. If he's just walking back and forth, I'm just gonna shoot left to right and just hope for the best. I just have to make the call on the spot then. That's gonna look so stupid. Okay, well. Yeah, if he dashes, you always do 2. I think even the barrier, you can do 2. The barrier animation is pretty long. It's like, he puts it down, he swings, and then swings again. That's pretty good. When he dashes, it's 2 times. Yeah, the problem is that, like, if he dashes to the left and then the right, just gotta hope for the best, I guess. All good. At least we know that it's not complete grief if I just have to send it anyway. What happens to Bullet Bill? It goes from 3 charges to 2, and you play as a 2-minute class instead of a 3-minute class. It's not that complicated. It will recharge by the time your 2-minute, like your 1-minute burst comes back up. So you shoot, right now you shoot 3 on your burst, and then you shoot 3 on your 90 seconds. So post change, you'll shoot 2 on your main, and then 2 on the mini. But instead of 90 seconds, it'll be 1 minute. And then, of course, you ring swap in between as well, as usual. It doesn't play very much differently. It plays very similarly, except the cooldowns are shorter. The damage changes? I think overall, the Cannon Master damage is higher, but because you're ring swapping more frequently, you lose more DPS uptime, if that makes sense. So it's like, you gain damage for the class getting a bit stronger, but you lose damage because you're ring swapping way more frequently. So there's like more damage downtime. Thankfully, because the class is inherently burst oriented, it doesn't lose that much, but staying still for 10 seconds across a 2-minute rotation is like, feels pretty bad. It does not feel good. Yeah, I think overall though, it is a damage increase. And of course, playing as a 2-minute will hopefully feel nicer. It's nice to be in sync with everyone. Oh, here's another question actually. If we play as a 2-minute party, right? Or when we play as a 2-minute party, if I bind and then origin, will that mess up the bind timer for the next 2-minute burst? Like, do I have to origin burst first and then bind? It shouldn't matter, right? Because the bind timer is 90 seconds. Like, technically speaking, it shouldn't matter, right? Like, if I do it one way or the other. Because for me, I don't trust myself to, like, buff up and then origin while shooting the 3. I feel like if I scuff that, I'm gonna lose too much damage. So I'm just gonna bind first. Well, hopefully it doesn't mess anything up because it might be hard for me otherwise. I'm pretty sure the other 2 guys bind with Origin and then bind afterwards. For me, I do it the other way around because my rockets are really scuffed if the boss happens to move or do something, so I will always bind first. Now, our party will be Mihal, Shadower, Cannon Master, if that makes a difference. But we'll be splitting our Origins 1-1-1 anyway. I'm just more worried about the bind timing, if that makes sense. We're not origining together for this boss at least. But I see what you mean though. Yeah. Because like if I had like a demon slayer in my party, it's pretty sad. Because if I bind first and then they origin, and then the axe might miss, right? It's like that sort of thing. I'm gonna see how many frags my Cannon Master is on. Because depending on what it is, I might try to get Mastery's, Hexa 3 and 4 ready by Sunday. But I don't feel like I have enough frags to do so. You need like 700 frags total. I don't know if I've managed that. 700 is a lot. If I don't already have like 200, it's like 100% not possible. If you want to do Regbind into Ori, you should go last. Okay. So you're saying it can possibly scuff the thing. If I'm understanding correctly. Because I never burst until the other guys have like bound the boss, if that makes sense. I always like burst slightly later because I cannot risk the boss or anything messing it up. Sometimes it lingers. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Bursting off cooldown, yeah. I have noticed that whenever my burst is up, somebody else's burst is not up yet. If that makes sense. Because I feel like I'm always ready on time because I can't be ring swapping as consistently if everything wasn't going off on time. I feel like I personally was doing... I felt like I was doing okay. But I got really confused. There were a few times when, like, somebody was like, my burst isn't ready for another 20 seconds. I was like, how's that possible? We all bursted at the same time. How you desync 20 seconds? Yeah. How much time does the Mercedes Legion also save? Because it's not 20, there's no way it's 20 seconds, right? It's like maybe 1 or 2 seconds at most, right? Is it a Shadower thing? Or what? Like, is it Shadower specific? Because I know some things can't be, like, reduced. 6% of 1 minute. Well, 10% is 6. It's like... So if he's not pressing his mini burst every time it comes up, he can desync it? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying Sonic Blow is probably the reason for it? Alright. Well, the next time we run, we're just gonna be like, well, just send your stuff. Because we can't afford to desync. We'll just say, like, if your cooldowns come up, just press them. Again, that's the thing for all of us. Like, I have not been, like, delaying my mini burst. That's why we were talking about it before. Like, I just shoot my rockets and just hope that he runs into it. If he doesn't run into it, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know how Shadow will work though. So. Yeah. I mean, I can see why it would be desynced if it's a 90-second cooldown, because if he holds it for the first, like, flip, that would make a lot of sense why it's desynced by 20 seconds. That almost, like, perfectly matches, right? Because it's 100 seconds before he flips. If you have a 90-second cooldown and it comes back up and you don't press it before then, and then you get to the 100 seconds, you're already 10 seconds desynced, and then you swap to the other side, that's like another 5 seconds, and then you have to go find the boss and then press it, that's 20 seconds right there. That would make a lot of sense why, if it was that skill. Yeah, well, we'll just have to tell everyone to, like, just burst, or, like, mini burst or whatever, like, off cooldown. Like, you don't hold it. That's at least that's an easy fix. And it's fine. I mean, it's day 1 too, so it's like... I don't expect everyone to play perfectly. Even myself, I'm still kind of clueless. I think kind of clueless is a bit of an understatement. I have no idea what's going on. Still don't know how to play CM. That is very, very fair assessment of me playing Cannon Master right now. I really don't feel like I know how to play my class. Also Trick Blade. Is Trick Blade a significant part of the damage? That's the one that, like, you kind of, like, teleport to the boss or, like, into a direction, right? It's also, like, the iframe as well. My knowledge on other classes is so scuffed. Press it off cooldown. Let's see. I feel like I should be using my nuclear option more. I don't like that it's a dot effect though. Does Shadow really have a burst too? I was under the impression it was more of a DPM class. Like, how significant is the burst? But it is a like more of a continuous DPM class, right? Doesn't use raw or anything. Extended burst, I see. Which is why I guess the continuous is a bit better. Because it lasts for so long. Interesting. You know, I'm glad that you told me that it's like fire poison. I can relate to that. Also, reminder, guys, to claim all your rewards and Challenger World stuff. Don't forget to ship your character off to the right world. Oh, if you haven't as well, if you've done the Mystic Link thing, make sure you guys actually log into the character. The character that you guys chose to, like, train up with your main, make sure you log into it, otherwise you don't get the, levels. Make sure you guys log into your Mystic Linked character. Very important. Alright. Alright, I wanted to check some things on my Cannon Master. Hopefully I don't crash. Okay, I have 100. Do Angle Company twice. Can I even unlock my third one in time? I do not think so. Can I buy 50 of these yet? Oh, no, I need 10,000, right? No, it's like 12,000 something. Okay, I buy this after the reset. Wait, did I claim everything? It resets tomorrow. Yeah, this Night Troupe for EXP was underwhelming, Wolf. It's because, like, they only gave us 20 procs instead of 30. If you are looking at, like, just the procs. And that's why it might have felt bad. If you have, like, good event buffs, like from the decoction, and you grind it a lot, it probably evens out a bit, but it's a lot more, like, steady. It's not as obviously good as the old ones. If you picked the frags, it's pretty good. Right. Alright, here we go. 20-star scroll. Pick this one. Ah, unlucky. You want to return to MapleStory after a break? What's new? Is it worth returning now or no event? Right now, it's like literally the end of the current event. We're about to get a new one in like 2 days. So not tomorrow. Tomorrow will be like nothing. But the day after will be a new event. It's not like a broken event. It's a grinding event. If you are waiting for an event to like make a new character and stuff like that, I would recommend waiting until the following event if you really wanted to wait for like a really good one. The one in November is going to be pretty big. But the upcoming one, I think it's okay. It's just, yeah, I personally don't actually know that much about it. Yeah, November is like the big patch. Yeah, no worries. In November, we'll be having something called the Challenger World as well. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely keep an eye out for the November patch if you feel like playing. Or if you want to play on an event. Because right now, it's kind of at the tail end of the current event. And the new event, I personally don't really know. It just seems like a bunch of grinding stuff to do. Oh yeah, and in November there'll be a new class that I think a lot of people are really excited to play. So if you're interested in playing the new class that will come out then yeah, definitely check it out. Right now, yeah, it's pretty chill. I'm just mostly focusing on grinding this particular character. And then I guess I'll figure out what I'm doing later. The longer I grind on this character, the less I have to worry about what I'm planning to do. I'm just trying to do this thing. Okay. My skill stopped attacking because I was trying to try to sell something. The guy responded. Just need to proc the thing here. Nice. Yeah, I remember the original one as well, Felipe, was like it looked like a nerf. And a lot of people were complaining about it. And they adjusted the numbers afterwards. Oh, JV, welcome. How you doing? What changed with Lumi? I just remember hearing from a lot of Lumis that something bad's happening to it. That's all I saw. Shade gains. They get nerfed. So it gets better later, but worse soon. Man, why is Shade just like randomly copying L's? Isn't it already like kind of sad? I thought Shade was already in like a questionable position. Yeah. It's definitely a roller coaster. Got 50. Oh yeah, I do remember that they lost Split. That's a lot. Anything that happened maybe in the last 4 months? I mean, a few new classes got released. I don't remember anything else. Maybe some 6-job stuff got added. When did Mastery 3 and 4 get added? That was pretty recent. Yeah. I think it must have been like Mastery 3 and 4, and then we got the release of Moshuan and Sia. So yeah, 2 new classes and some 6-job upgrades. Enjoying Moshuan? Yeah, the class looks pretty cool. I feel like if anyone bothers to learn how to play the class, it looks pretty solid. And the farming looks hella free. Yeah, it's a pretty solid class. I'm kind of glad to see that the non-KMS classes are doing okay, because there's a good chance that they don't get touched for a while, so if they're stronger now, if they're forgotten a little bit, at least they'll stay kind of strong. Like, Sia is pretty solid right now, Lin is pretty broken as a support. And even its like personal damage is pretty high, Moshuan looks to be doing pretty well. I think the only one that haven't really heard much about is like Hayato. They don't get Halid. Oh, come on, man. Come on. But true. Hayato is 10 FD weaker than Wild Hunter? That is pretty tragic. Man, I remember Hayato was like a pretty solid class for a while. What happened? What did they do? Yeah, we'll see what happens in the rework. I think you're right, I think it is TMS. Yeah, we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Rengoku, thank you. Welcome. One vac pet good enough? Yeah, I'd say for most players, one vac pet is good enough. If you play with more than one, you will probably notice it looting, like, it's obviously better. I've played with two, you can definitely notice a difference, but it's not mandatory. One, I feel like if you don't have it, it does kind of suck to grind, I'm not gonna lie. Like, these maps, they definitely made these with the intention of people using vac pets. For sure. As opposed to how they kind of design maps in Limina, where some of the really good ones, some of the good maps, you could loot without vac pets. I mean, obviously vac pet helps, but a lot of them were a lot more accessible. Now there's just too many small, like, random platforms. It's so fiddly to loot. What class am I playing right now? I'm playing a Wild Hunter. This is the training mode for Wild Hunter when you're on the Jaguar. And when you boss on it, you're not on the Jaguar. The mobbing on this class is pretty awesome. I won't deny that. Class itself, yeah, it's alright. I think there are better classes than Wild Hunter, but it's alright. I'm reasonably happy with the class. Although, I won't deny it is on the weaker side. I actually did my culvert the other day. And that was kind of interesting. Yeah. I did 15k culvert on this character. Wow. Start grinding until recently? Yeah. Unless you grind, the vac pet's not that mandatory. If you're mostly a daily story player, then you don't need the vac pet. And like, you miss bits here and there if you don't have it, but it's not that big a deal. If you decide to grind for like multiple hours a day, then a vac pet really, like, really increases the value. We don't keep it perma? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they like people buying stuff in waves for whatever reason. If that is one of their KPIs, then I can see that. Times with quarterly reports? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, why would they want people to buy in waves as opposed to buy consistently? Because I'm sure like the amount of money they make will be pretty similar. If not, maybe overall a little bit higher, but that doesn't look as good in a report. If you see a spike every time you release the vac pets, maybe that's what they want to show. Who knows? Like, honestly, who knows? There are definitely things that they could add as a permanent addition, and I think it would net them a nice amount of money, but they just choose not to. They're just trying to play off people's FOMO, I reckon. And maybe that is making them more money. I mean, another thing that, like, people have been asking about these, like, pet rings, right? The illusion pet rings, a very popular item, but they're not releasing them as often. Because I reckon they're trying to get people to come back in waves. Otherwise, you would just leave it permanently in the store. Show the update was successful, true. Infinity base is 91 FD. Just keeps getting better. Mages stay winning. Wild Hunter stays without updates. Yeah, that's a lot of FD. God, I wish I would just update some of the worst characters. Why are they updating like the Explorer mages? Aren't they already pretty good? Rune coming soon? Who's this? Oh, it's JH. What's this guy doing? He's just chilling here. So that a couple of months ago, been enjoying DK and Aran. Would you recommend another class that is that fun? For DK and Aran. Do you like the aesthetic of it, or do you like the gameplay of it? I'll be honest, I don't play a lot of the warriors. So it's kind of hard for me to say. Like, what do you like about it? That's the starting question. I don't think Resistance needs a rework. I think Resistance needs more damage. That's what I think. Does Freud still go away if you die while using it? I think that was the most annoying thing for me. I remember when I was playing on my Phantom and I needed to stack Freuds, every once in a while I would just like randomly die or something, and then it's just gone. How's DA? Oh, my DA. I haven't played my DA that much. I don't really like it that much, unfortunately. It's not my style. Not my style. Nostalgia, warrior type spear, survivability. I don't know if there's any other spear classes other than Iran and Dark Knight. So I think you're out of luck in terms of the spears, right? That's the first thing that I thought about. Are there any other warriors that use spears? Not really, right? I mean, Nightwalker. I guess technically Nightwalker uses a spear. It's a kind of spear. Yeah, I was gonna... The first thing I thought about was the spears, and the next thing I thought was Paladin. And then by extension, Mihail. If you want survivability, like, and you want to play a warrior class, Paladin and Mihail are like... the next ones. Mercedes spears, I guess. I guess those are also spears. You are shooting spears. Bowmaster uses spears. Alright, we're getting a little bit off track here. Ilium, you know what? That is more spear-like than Bowmaster, I'll say that much. Are spikes not considered spears? You guys are such idiots. Alright. Being a little bit too flexible. Also, hello. Welcome back, Melbourne. Didn't you guys come back from a flight or something? But yeah, Rengoku, I think maybe Paladin and Mihail are your main ones to look at. I feel like those fit your description a little bit. A bit closer than, you know, these interpretive gymnastics, mental gymnastics. Please reset WAP? What the heck? That's not part of the agreement. Is it tough to play? The only thing that you really need to have like an idea of how to use is the Royal Guard. Royal Guard is like, I think... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. You get hit, and if you press it while you get hit, or before you get hit, it gives you invulnerability. And it does like a decent amount of damage. The only, I guess, the issue with that is that you have to know what you can get hit by and what you can't get hit by to proc it. And if you mistime it to start, which will probably be the case, you'll just die. Yeah, it's like a parry, exactly. Yeah, you press it too early, you die. You press it too late, well, you also die. But if you parry, then you become invincible for like what? 3 seconds? There's a passive 30% reduction. Holy. 4 second iframe, 5 second cooldown. Ah, yep. I thought it was 3, 4, but 5. 4, 5 is also makes sense. Is it 6 second? Yo, everyone's just saying numbers. We're all just saying numbers. It's 5 seconds because you run -2. Ah, there you go. I was gonna say we do have a Mihail in the chat. He's the only one who didn't mention it yet. "100-second cooldown, 80-second iframe." You're dreaming. Damage is def not lacking. Damn, that's crazy. Man, when I was running Limbo yesterday, that's like one of the guys in our party is a Mihal, right? I just remember at some part, like, I'm just like dodging back and forth. I think it was like in P1 when he does the barrier, so you gotta, you know, wait for the barrier, stay inside, then move out or whatever. And I'm just watching him just stand still. I'm just like, man, what is it like just to ignore everything? Shadow's bad if you don't meso weave. Ah, that's my problem with Shadow. I've been doing it wrong the whole time. I've only been pressing assassinate. Right, 7 more minutes. And then I'm done with this half an hour. Almost kind of done. But I think for the next hour or so, I'll do something else other than grinding. I wanted to get some of my dailies out of the way. Still better than Blaze Wizard. What did Blaze Wizard do to be part of the conversation? Come on, man. This guy. Man, just Blaze Wizard just kind of existing. Paul is like, yeah, no, I'm bringing you back in the conversation. That is crazy. What if it becomes Mage BM? It's getting pretty close to that. It has a little like teleport, scoot dash, and then it has a hurricane now, so I think the class is kind of interesting. It's pain. Hurricane class, but you can't move. A little bit, yeah. Well, I'm glad that Blaze Wizard is getting a bit stronger. 12 active buffs and couldn't move, yep. I feel like a lot of archers had that problem though, right? Just like so many buffs. I remember when I played Wild Hunter originally, even this class didn't have that many buffs compared to others. And it was still a lot. It was like 7 active buffs I had to press. One of them I had to hold down while pressing it. It's kinda painful. Alright, take care, Felipe. Appreciate you as always. When the game go down? It's tomorrow, I think. Roll face type sequencing. Yup. There's too many buffs for archers, I agree. Skill sequence, save the game. Do it at work? You guys are dreaming. Anyone here play Maple Story? Yup. Does Melbourne have champion missions? I've also, you know, speaking of champion missions, apparently you can see what other people have done with their champion missions. Like, is there like a tab or something that you can have a look at? I was looking at JH here. Isn't there like a button or something? I thought there was a way that you could look at it. Somebody said that there's a way to look at it. No, I don't see it. Unless I misunderstood what they were saying. Nah, because like, you can see other people's champion mission. JH just happened to be there. I didn't defame you. I can't be wasting my fame randomly throughout the day. Because every once in a while I might try to attempt something. Don't defame me is a crazy combo. I wouldn't do that. Hobble over boss damage or crit damage. You can see the champion insignia. Oh, there you go. Champion insignia. So this guy's got 15 there. So that means he's done 3. And then crit damage, he's got 9. So that means he's done 3. And ID is 10. So he's done 2. So you can find out what people have done. Not gonna lie, the third Carlos is pretty grim. I don't think I'm getting the third Carlos anytime soon. Now Shanks, I reckon you can easily do High Mountain at 10 mil. I don't think you need 20 mil. Honestly, the Sacred Force is more important. The bosses are kind of annoying though. I won't deny that. Like, not having enough sack for High Mountain is pretty painful. What are you guys gonna do tomorrow? We're gonna have no event. No procs, nothing. Just gonna all be sitting here existing in Maple Story. Rock, paper, scissors, battle royale. How many times can you play rock, paper, scissors with people anyway? You can only like RPS one person per day, right? Like a specific person per day. I don't think you can keep challenging the same person. Oh, I know something I can do. Any of you guys want Seren? It's not going to be one cycle. It's not going to be one cycle. If nobody wants hard Seren, then I'm just gonna do it end Seren. Take his wreath. No, I'm not taking his Nightwalker, dude. His Nightwalker is banned from the stream. Couldn't finish. I didn't even finish my procs, dude. Your Nightwalker needs Seren. Alright. Alright. Alright, guess we're doing this. Guess we're doing this. Take his run. Depending on how he runs it down. You know what? Maybe it won't be so bad on his Nightwalker. Let you redeem yourself. Right. Alright, you're breaking the box though. Give me 1 minute inside Ursus. Alright. To get a free reset here. Are resets allowed? I guess so. I guess resets are allowed. Look, I kind of already knew what I was signing myself up to because of this. Look, I just immediately bought 3 of these. I feel like we're doing a minimum of 3 runs. Do I have a say in this? I don't feel like you had a say in this to start with. I feel like we're just running it down, and if it's going too clean, we're getting reset. So you have to kind of make it spicy, JH. Paid acting. You were mean last week. There's no way these guys are wasting our time, right? Going down to 1 life. Dude, he's dying out. If I time everyone out, they can't reset. You're not wrong. You cleared X Lotus with 10 seconds left. 1 life each? Oh. Well, congrats on your clear. Did you get anything though? Surely you got something, right? Yo, I'm dropping frames. Oh no. Why am I dropping frames? It's cooked. Go to 1 life and play it out. Dude, I'm going to 1 life, not even on purpose. Ah, here he is. Alright. Popping longs. And I popped my serums too early. It's all good. Alright, man. You can origin. Alright. Just to make it spicy, we just keep going. No stopping in P1. Thoughts? We just keep going? Alright, JH, you're breaking the box. I didn't buy a drop coupon. Alright, no stalling. We're just full sending it. This is good content, right? I didn't Origin because I knew JH would. Yo, look at the damage. Oh! Okay, that's too many damage. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is a free party. Double boxes? And it continues 3. Oh hell nah. Whoa. Oh my god, he got bumped. He's not griefing P1. He's griefing P2 though. He already lost door. Oh my god, I'm getting jabbed all over the place. Did I get hit by that bomb? That better not hit me. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Am I dead? Oh, it's so bright. I'm sorry, my North American friends. For those who are watching this in the middle of the night, I apologize. Ring swap. No, JH is trying hard. Look at him. Alright, I'm gonna burst after the test. Oh! Oh, it's fine. Look at him, he's doing great. You guys had no faith in us. Oh no. Oh no, he's dying. Uh-oh. Oh! Got stabbed. I can't drink the fountain. Oh no. Oh! Okay, I stood up. Oh my god. Which one of you guys hacked the server? What are these pillars? What was that? Oh my god. Alright. We're phasing, and then we're clearing the boss in the deer phase, right? Uh-oh. I might have killed him. Oh, we live somehow. Alright, we're bursting in like 30 seconds. Alright, Seren's just on JH. It's all good. Oh! Oh, he is so cooked. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, go for it, bro. Go for it. Go, 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 go. Origin. It's time to go. I'm waiting for it. Uh-oh. Okay, I griefed. Oh, I got punted out of my roll. It's okay, I didn't need it. Oh, hell no, I got gauged. Uh-oh. That's okay. Strategic respawn. Now I have resistance link. Uh-oh. The thing's gonna break the box. This is gonna break the box. Alright. Wait, 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 wait. Okay. It's all good. What? He already has an emblem. What the hell was the point then? This guy just took my money. Wait. What was the point? Ring box. Okay. Yeah, see? Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think he redeemed himself there? Hello, Baron. Easy run. Did that just for the ring box and didn't even get a ring box, man. Use self-door. I mean, he also had self-door in the other fight, but he still died out anyway. Yo, check out this guy's source, by the way. Look at this. He's a Xenon as well. That's crazy. 1077 all stat on a source. That's a feels good right there. Ask him to do Seren mission. Can he even solo Seren? Who should I do the second Monster Park Extreme run on? Because I think I already done it on my Wild Hunter. Oh, congrats on Raw 4. Raw 4's good. Alright. Let's go do Monster Park. Times 7. Hello, Delta. 265 shade. I don't know about that one. Oh, yesterday I got bored and I decided to tap a random item. I have a 22 daybreak now. This used to be 21 though, so it's not a big deal. But for when I when I decide to swap over onto pitch set, at least it's got 22. So lucky. Yeah, JH is pretty lucky, isn't he? Man, if he was 180, I would have been so happy to have him in the BM run, but he was definitely not 180. That BM run was not free. I've never been reset so many times unintentionally. He's 22 everything. Is he actually 22 everything, or...? Got kicked while ducked. That's what he claimed. He did claim that he had a big head. You watched the VOD? You don't have to make excuses for him. It's okay. JH can defend himself. Your favorite stream? Watching him run out. Like, just run it down in Black Mage? You know, speaking of Afterlands, I don't know what characters I can even do Afterlands on. Since you have nothing to do. What do you mean? I have plenty to do. Like, I can do weeklies on more characters. Or something. End Carling. 12 to 15 minute run. Oh, nice. Good day for Ring Fit. No, that one I have to mentally prepare myself for. Maybe it is an Afterlands stream day. 12 to 7 in 30 seconds. It was pretty incredible how fast he ran it down. I'm not gonna lie. JH on that day was a masterclass on how not to play. Ring Fit stream when there's a 40-hour maintenance. Accidentally deleting Sia is crazy. But at this point, I'll believe it. Yo guys, I'm so close to leveling up though. It's like the rest of the procs and I'm done. Stream doesn't end until mate is over. I feel like people who usually watch my channel and they get recommended a Ring Fit stream, they're going to be very confused and they're going to unfollow me or unsubscribe. just a gut feeling. Weeding out the non-believers, alright. You never hunt some? I appreciate it, Paul. Not Paul, sorry. Baron. I'm reading one chat and I said the other thing. Oh no, I went to Moonbridge. Yo, get out of here. I hate that. Like, because I have delay, it buffers into the next thing. When I press up on the portal and I just hold up, it just slides the thing straight up. So annoying. Unbeliever in my fitness, that is true. I feel like my fitness is very questionable. Raid incoming. Should I be concerned? Yeah, man. I'm so close to getting to 275, but I don't know if I want to finish the push. I'm gonna get to 273 for free, sort of. The last 2 levels, I don't know, man. It's like 3% every half an hour. Kinda slow. It's starting to slow down, rather. I'm gonna miss Night Troupe. It's all relative, too. Oh, thank you, Matt. Just using all the raid. Wow, it's a lot of people. Welcome, guys. How was your stream? I saw you you did some bosses and you were grinding was it your arc? Had a short stream. Yeah, just like 8 or 9 hours. Just a short one. How very accurate. I happen to be playing my Wild Hunter today too, but I'm not gonna do any bosses because I don't want to embarrass myself. You know, I learned how to play Wild Hunter from watching you do your bosses, and I felt very, very happy that I'm at least pressing my skills correctly. Just copy the best Wild Hunter. Actually, I got to see Selenic do some stuff a while ago, but he doesn't stream that much. Culvert personal best, huge. On which character? Was it on Arc? How many more runs of Monster Park do I need to do? One more. That's good. Man. I never got into doing Culvert because I've always kind of been lazy on it. I respect it for those who try to break their records for Culvert. It's kind of fun. But I don't know, I think I'd rather do 10 flag races for the guild. It reminds me too much of Dojo. I remember like being really bad at Dojo. I just did it every week for the pendant. And now I've just been scared off doing Culvert. But I'm kind of glad that a lot of people are the opposite, where people would prefer to do Culvert for the guild. And I can just peacefully do flag and call it a day. Oh yeah, that's true though. Today is the last day for the event buffs, right? So if you're gonna hit a PR, or personal best, today was the day. Today was the day. All right. I kind of do need to do the last 12 procs. Do I have enough boosters for this? I have 6. I need another 2 more. I guess I can just craft them. Need to do FAMs as well. Also, thank you guys for the follow. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my notifications, but for like Twitch, whenever someone follows, I don't know, it's just dead. I think I broke it. It's been broken since like my subathon. It's a little cursed. I'm gonna have to fix it at some point. Yeah. Eventually, though, I'm gonna need to get this character to 275. I don't know if I can solid BM at 270. What is it? 273. At what point do I get like actual damage and not lose damage? Yeah, good reminder as well for Monster Park Extreme. I still need to do that for another character. One day. I don't know which one to push, honestly. Thinking maybe I just take it on my Cannon Master and then kind of push that. Maybe I'll get like 286 or something. How much experience is it from 285 to 286? Is it a lot? Feels like it's a lot. Yeah, that's the thing, JH. Like, I don't have any, like, current breakpoints. All of my mules are just at random spots right now. 99T. Please tell me that's not true. That can't be true, right? 99. Oh, hell nah. I've already done the first run on this character. I don't know where to put the second run. This character definitely took the first run already. I did that to level up to 272. But the second run is the real question. I don't know where to put it. Because, yeah, my Corsair recently hit 275. I guess Battle Mage could put it. Nah, my Xenon's 270. I don't see myself pushing it to 275 anytime soon either. Oh, there's too many options. Too many options. Too hard to optimize. Alright, take care, Baron. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Alright. Just clearing out the good old inventory here, though. God, I hope they make this faster. At least get rid of the animations. Oops. At least we don't have to wait. How many of you guys are saving FAMs for like the next patch? I know a lot of people are just saving uniques and stuff, but I've been kind of impatient. Alright, no slow roll tech today, just opening it. And calling it a day. Go on, 40% boss. Nope. It's never happening. Okay, I think I'm just gonna farm with my auto steal fams for now. I feel like I have a few. Did I not name the other one? Pretty sure I had another 7% somewhere. I actually have a 10% drop. That might be worth a bit more. Some of my characters are max drop rate, so I don't need it, but... I think it was my Corsair that had a bunch. Well, they're saying that they're gonna make it so the FAMs are gonna be better. They haven't really said how they were gonna do it, they just said they will do it. Yeah. I'm hoping that it's gonna be a substantial change, because FAMs right now are in a really sad spot. It takes so much to tier them up, and yeah, all that good stuff, all sad things. Oh no, where's the rune? I think if I want to level up, I still have to sweat out the last 10 or so procs or whatever it is. And then I can take a break from this character again. Hello, William. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. It's only a couple months off. You can't say happy birthday. There's a bunch of people that probably don't realize it's not my birthday. You can't say that. Not anymore. Night Troupe, you will be missed in about, what, 18 hours or so. You can farm in Arteria properly. That's good. We do like farming in Arteria properly. Those maps do not spark happiness at all. I kind of wonder if I should have gone for 10 Janus on this Wild Hunter, but I'm not really gonna. I don't think I'll push it to 280 anytime soon. You hit 3 line in under, what, 5 bill? Holy. That's free. I need to start on some liberations as well. I haven't done one since my, what is it, my Blaze Wizard. So I might consider working on some. Maybe the Marksman. I feel like my Marksman is the most fun to me at the moment compared to the others I have the options to push. I think the main thing is I don't really want to do arcane dailies again. That's always the thing that puts me off of it. Doing too many arcane river dailies makes it kind of sad. Just checking something real quick. Oh my god. Was I supposed to proc this? Oh, I forgot. EXP waste. I never remember to proc it on the rune. It's like the whole reason why I saved it. And I've kind of griefed myself. At least it's nice and chill to farm on the Wild Hunter. You can look away from the screen a little bit. One day though, we'll hit 275. Not anytime soon. Solo BM for the first time. Hey, congrats. That's huge. I have the rune. Maybe I should go into that portal. Love Wild Hunter farming? Yeah. It's so chill if you can find like the right setup for it. It has so many summons. I don't think that my one is like particularly AFK, but yeah, it works for me. End Carling and a pug? That is... yeah. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever done Carling without voice comms before. So it's crazy to me that people will run Carling without voice. I don't know. I feel like I am so uncoordinated when it comes to Carling that I need to be told which strings I'm supposed to catch. Because I don't have it memorized either. I guess at some point you just do it enough times when you get used to the gauge, but yeah, for me, I I don't know, man. Can't finish Tiger fast like a DA. Yeah, it's a bit... Can't be helped for you, right? Because isn't DA like mostly DPS? Tiger's pretty sad for you, no? Yeah. Associate the strings to the perils. That's what I've been trying to do recently. Because I think at some point I might end up like progging to H-Carling. I'm gonna have to do that properly. Can you cheese strat P3 in H-Carling? I forgot to turn off my procs because I went into the portal. Oh man. Well, guess I'm doing a booster here. Solo E-Carling. Honestly, if you are able to do N-Carling and do decent damage, E-Carling is probably soloable. Cheese P3. Do you lose a lot of damage doing that? Also, thank you for the follow. Do you lose a lot of damage in P3? I don't actually know how it works. I've only ever been told how to do the cheese strat and just like hide on the sides. I've never understood how the boss works in P3. I'm living the good life where I don't have to learn it. It's only an issue if your arms are stubby. I see. Reduce damage to dog if you sit in dog. Oh, is that how it works? So the place where Carling is in is where you do less damage? Should I get back your Eternals? 8 pieces right now, that's fair. When you burst, you go 2-2-2. Oh. So you got 2 people bursting on different ones? When you have 2, it reduces. Oh, I see. So when you do 2-2-2, then hopefully you can attack multiple at the same time, but you're in different rooms? I mean, that makes sense why I see people in different rooms in Carling. Because in H-Carling, I guess you can't. Depending on your party, you might not have the damage. Oh, makes sense. It just shows how little I know about the boss. And then, is it just like a burst angle, and then you all come back to the middle afterwards? Everyone does 100% FD, yeah. That makes sense why dog just doesn't die. Makes sense. When Ascents come out? I mean, I guess if people have a lot of Ascents. A triple Ascent. Dude, you know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about when we have Ascent skills and then we do that in N-Carling or like H-Carling, I'm just gonna crash. I don't know if my computer can handle 6 people using Ascent skills at the same time. It already hella lags when people like 6-man burst as it is with Origins. Oh god, am I just gonna crash? Oh, nah. Surely not, right? Surely not. That's alright. We'll just hope for the best. Well, I don't see myself getting into a H-Carling party anytime soon. I don't think I know any parties that are even looking to prog it. outside of doing it for the Eternals, is there a major benefit of doing H Carling? Is it just mostly for the grindstone? Because like the changes are gonna remove grindstone from E Carling, right? Are they gonna take it away from N Carling as well? They're curious. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh yes, that's right, grindstone box. Yeah, yeah. Destiny traces. Oh yeah, that is a thing too soon, isn't it? Oh man, it's just so many random things you have to keep track of now. Man. So many new things. That's okay. And for H Carling, it gives you 2, right, as well? Much like C Carls. Destiny live 42 characters is the goal? Alright, mate. Alright. The Destiny, like, liberation is not even technically possible for us, is it? At least not at the moment. I don't even remember what the missions are. Oh yeah, just like casually. So the one person in the server who has like the best gear can do it. So when you say nerf, did they reduce the HP for Carling? Is that what it is? Who's this? Ah, it's dog. Hello. %. That's a decent amount. Man, I've never tried to solo Carling. Maybe I should give it a go on my battle mage or something. How much money does Carling give? Maybe I'll look into soloing Carling on my battle mage. You guys think they'll give us a proper staff forcing event in the next set of staff forcing events? I would really like to see another 5, 10, 15. I kind of want to try to prog my Cannon Masters Eternals. 1.5 bill for N Carling. It's a pretty good amount of money for N Carling solo. So I'm assuming that the E Carling is close to like 1 bill still. That's also pretty good. 99% off? Hell yeah. Alright, where's the rune spawn? .03. Wow. It's pretty good. Maybe I can try it tonight on my battle mage. I don't think I can. I don't know if I don't think I know the boss well enough to to survive it. Because I don't think I can one-tap P2. I think that's the biggest concern. If I can't one-tap P2, I have to play that out, and I've never played P2 out in my entire life. Seems pretty cooked. Oh. Oh, I'll try anyway. I don't have much to lose. And the event buffs are gonna run out anyway. Make the most out of it. Worst case, I'll find maybe 1 or 2 extra people, and we can probably just duo it. Bishop needs carling. I mean, I'm down to try. But I'll see if I can solo it first. I probably maybe can. Maybe I can solo it. My battle mage is not that strong though. Let me have a look actually on my scouter. Let's see. Well, Carling, apparently I'm 80k converted on it, on my battle mage. That sounds a bit high. I don't think that sounds right. Are the event buffs just that good? Possibly, actually. Why does it feel like it's high? There's no way my battle mage is 80k converted. But 80k converted means I'm strong as boy. Yo, hold up. No, my battle mage can't do X Lotus specifically because of the level difference. But otherwise, I think you're right. I think I put in my numbers at 285 just to see it, and it seems pretty doable to solo X Lotus. And of course, I'll get all the frags along the way too, so inherently, even if I don't make any gear upgrades, it should be clearable. But I don't know if I'm gonna get 285 on my battle mage. It seems kind of high effort. Unless, after the 2-minute changes, what I suspect with Grim Harvest, if that can be kept up for a long period of time, with a cooldown hat, might be winnable. If Grim Harvest is like close to 100% uptime, I'll live with it. And I might actually push the Battle Mage. We'll find out in 2 days if I start pushing the BAM again. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's 80k with Night Troupe, but I'm sure it can be 80k by the time I'm 285. Because right now, what my Battle Mage is where I started my Cannon Master. If that makes sense. So all the frags I farmed on my Cannon Master will be funneled onto the Battle Mage by the time I hit 285. Actually, it would be more because I actually had Night Troupe, so my training was a bit faster. And the champion stuff. Just gotta do what I did on the Cannon Master, yeah. Sit in Arteria for like 2 months. And get to 285. Farm frags the whole way up. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, but you know what's so sad? My Battle Mage right now still has more frags than my Cannon Master. All the frags I farmed 260 to 281 is still more than what my Cannon Master has farmed 281 to 285. Absolute travesty. Honestly, it's kind of sad to think about it. Janus 20? I don't think so. I feel like I can dusk farm. That's why I have to wait for the 2-minute changes. If what I think works the way... If what I'm thinking works the way that I'm hoping it does, I should be able to dusk farm with 100% uptime. That's what I'm thinking. It really depends on what happens in the 2-minute patch. I just need to test a cooldown hat out, and then it should be okay. Hopefully. No, Grim Harvest is the gigantic summon. It's the gigantic summon that's like the whole screen. It's like as big as the single orb from Soul Janus. It's actually bigger than that. And I think with a cooldown hat, oh, I should have kept my 4-second cooldown hat. But then again, that was on an Eternal hat. The class doesn't use a cooldown hat. Yeah. Well, let's see if I can get like a cooldown hat, and then I'll test it out. Because Grim Harvest goes from a 60-second down to like a 58-second, maybe 57-second. And then the uptime is like about 45. If that uptime is close to 50 seconds, it's pretty good. No, it would be like super lazy if I happen to be able to dusk farm with it. Again, I don't know how it's gonna end up, but if it works how I think it does, then I might actually have a pretty lazy farmer, and I'll be down to push my battle mage if that's the case for the next event, because I don't really care too much about the Cannon Master. The Cannon Master's in a pretty good spot, but I wouldn't mind pushing the BAM. The event main swap, yeah. I mean, in all fairness though, I don't really have the ambition to push my Cannon Master further than what it is at the moment, because it's already doing end limbo and the damage is sufficient. Like, yeah, I can get stronger for end limbo, but that's like it, right? Now, do I really need to like farm frags on it? I don't know. Do I care to farm frags on it? Yeah. I'm not getting to 290 anytime soon. And I don't plan on progging H-Carling anytime soon either, to be honest. That's why I mean, like, I don't really have any specific goals I'm aiming for in that sense. I think my battle mage has a lot of room for growth as well. It doesn't have any boss fams, so that's already a pretty straightforward goal. Just hopefully you farm enough fams to get some boss fams. Hopefully. I think for my battle mage, if I was kind of serious about it, I actually probably would wait for the for the changes. See what they do. It's still far away though, November, hey. Unless they randomly drop the fam changes in the next patch. It's kind of unlikely though. Hello Fish, thank you for the follow, welcome. Just finishing up a little bit of the grind here on the Wild Hunter, just a few more minutes. And unfortunately, I do have to end my stream pretty soon. I need to take my wife to the doctors because she has like this pretty bad cough. And yeah, hopefully they can find something that will help. It's been pretty persistent. Something went around town. A bunch of my friends, myself included, got sick over the last month. And she's just like copped this lingering cough. It's pretty bad. So, yeah. Go to the doctors and see if they have anything that will help. Or have an idea what's going on. Usually a cough doesn't stick around for too long. But it's pretty rough. But yeah. And of tonight will definitely be 273. I think, you know what, I'm just gonna gamble on it and I'm gonna farm on the Battle Mage. I think that's what I'm gonna spend the next event doing. Like, until we get Challenger World 2 in Len, I'm gonna work on the Battle Mage. There's also a world where my Battle Mage is strong enough to duo X-Lotus in a reasonable amount of time, and then I will solo X-Lotus on my Cannon Master. That might not be too bad of a goal. Does Battle Mage gain a lot of damage for the 2-minute patch? I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was okay, right? I don't remember it being, like, bad. Trying to find it. All cooldowns being reduced to 60 120. 6%. Wait, 6-minute cycle increased by 14% FD. That's pretty good. Infinite replacement, that's good for the altar. That's quite nice. I feel like that's like kind of like Corsair's thing. I'm glad that at least the altar is easy to shift. Continuous ring continues to be highest theoretical damage, but party you still use raw. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, there you go. Grim Harvest cooldown decreased from 90 to 60, but it didn't change the uptime. That's the one that I'm most curious about. Let me have a look. Does Grim Harvest proc Dusk? I wanna find out now. Going 2 minutes, the X-Lows barrier is gonna be way lower. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for as well. Because my vision is, I want to be able to farm using Grim Harvest. That's like the main thing. Okay. Because if this procs Dusk, because it's massive. It does proc Dusk. Okay. What's the uptime on this thing though? It only lasts for 30 seconds though. I thought the duration was higher. I mean, I'm just gonna leave it do its own thing and see how long it realistically stays up for. I'm just gonna leave it in a spot. Okay, it's just gone. There's 36 seconds left on this. So out of a 90-second cooldown, 36 seconds left. It's pretty close to 50 seconds uptime, no? Yeah, with I only have level 2 Dawn at the moment. But what I want to know is whether or not I can farm in top deck 6. Because then I can just plonk myself in one spot and not move. Because like, hypothetically, right? Yeah, the fountain usually covers this. That's fine. And then, can I just like put this here? Does that cover the entire top spot? Like, if that covers everything up there, then I can just stand here, right? Kind of like with my Cannon Master. Guess my Dusk isn't one-shotting right now. But that's okay. I can probably find some places I can farm like this. The damage isn't the highest. Can cover with 2 balls, yeah. I'm just trying to minimize my like summons placement. Like if all I need to do is place that instead of placing 2 balls. Because, like, the balls are also kind of annoying to place, right? You have to jump. But yeah, but then Polar, that's like kind of the same thing, though. Like, if I just put my Grim Harvest up here, and then I just stand here and Dusk clears everything, it's kind of the same thing. But it's also dependent on, like, my Dusk being able to one-shot. Which might not necessarily be the case. Oh no! I procced the... No! No, I procced the thing. Oh man. I hate it. I hate this. I hate this sometimes. Restart account, dude. Alright. Get 30 seconds EXP. -1 proc. Honestly, that basically said -1%. That's basically what it said. Yeah, it doesn't need to be TD6. TD6 is just lazy. At least to me, it feels pretty lazy. Yeah. I mean, all I wanted to know was with Grim Harvest, did it activate Dusk? And by extension, it will activate Dawn, right? That's all I need to know. And I got my answer. Oh man, I don't have a teleport rock on this character. Yeah, it turns on after you leave. Well, I'm kind of down to do that. Maybe I do farm on my battle mage. Is that what we're gonna aim towards? I mean, I don't hate farming on it if it means that like the class feels a bit better to farm on. Because before the coverage was a bit awkward. Maybe I'm just being griefed with like the popular maps. Maybe I should change things up and find out my own rotations. If I do that though, I would actually want proper hybrids. Because I wouldn't mind farming with like full drop gear, which I currently don't have. Because right now, I have 5 hybrids, but I don't have any double drop. It is a little bit tragic. In all honesty. I accidentally pressed my burst. It's all good. Saw me in the weekly clips? Yeah. That source drop was kind of nice. Now, I want to know, will my combat power still be as high if I wasn't using my CRA? I'll probably keep the hat. I do gain a little bit more damage with these two on compared to this. Then I just need to change the hat into a cooldown hat. And then I need to get some hybrids. I mean, I have a little bit of time. Maybe I'll do like... Maybe do like 50 for now. I'm still trying to get this stupid double item drop. I have not hit a double item drop on this character. Where'd it go? Did I open it? I did not open it. Wait, did I not buy? Oh, I don't have any money. Oopsies. Tried to buy something with no money. You were right, Melvin. Oh my god, I'm just opening every menu that isn't my... Wait, where are my items? There it is. Alright, here comes the copium. I would really like to see double item drop. Like, even double meso doesn't work for me. Because all my other things are hybrids. Why is double item drop so hard to get, guys? The average for it is so high too, if I'm going for it specifically. Oh, yuck. What was that? 3-line dex. Oh god. What do I do? What is this? Dude, it's also with int. Do I just take this? That's so grief, man. No, seriously, what do I do? Do I just reroll and just pretend I didn't see it? I'm on 5 hybrids at the moment. But it's with int though. Nah, if I take this, I have to go for an extra double item drop. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. We're just pretending we didn't see it. It's not real. It's too hard. Like, I don't even have a single double item drop. Why am I making myself go for an extra one? I think double meso is okay if I didn't have anything else. Like, if I didn't have any of the other lines, it would have been fine. That would have been a nice roll, right? Because it came with stat, but I don't have any double item drop. This is so sad. It's like the only hybrid I don't want. No, actually, no, that's a lie. I also don't want hybrids. I'll welcome it as a hybrid with stat. That's okay too. If I hit like Meso drop with stat, then that's fine. Because I think some of my hybrids don't have stat. Alright, I got like 2 different kinds of copium. But it's not looking too hot. Alright. I think I will probably try to figure out a way to farm on this character a little bit more cleanly. Maybe I'll make better drop gear. I could like make a slime ring. Is it worth it? Are these event rings enough? I mean the gear looks alright. It's not the worst. It's probably good enough. Yeah. I'll worry about it later. I think now I'm just going to try to get my double item drop lines wherever I can. And just hope for the best. But yeah, I think that might be it for today's stream. I've got to head out and drive my wife to the doctors. So thank you all for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys are over on YouTube, please do give the stream a like if you guys enjoyed it. Helps me out a lot. And yeah, appreciate the raid, Matt, if you're still here. I'm gonna send you guys over to somebody else. Let's have a look who's streaming right now. Let's have a look. Who's somebody I recognize? Maybe I can send you guys over to Jeff. Where is he? I was just looking at him. Looks like he's doing some fun stuff as well, which is good. Alright. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys again sometime tomorrow.